Here we are. Right, hello everyone. This is video one in the traditional weapons portion of the free introductory class today. The weapon that we're going to be looking at today is the Nunchuck. And the reason I selected this particular weapon is because in its time and in its period, it was not developed to be a weapon. It was actually an agricultural tool. This and a lot of martial weapons come out of Okinawa, which at the time was called the Ryukyu Kingdom. And they entered a rather unusual agreement with Japan. Essentially, Japan gave them the choice of becoming kind of a sovereign association, or Japan would go to war against them, and they chose the first. And part of that agreement was the Ryukyu Kingdom was no longer allowed to have any form of martial weapons. So no swords, no spears, anything like that. So the citizens of the island had to actually develop weapons, makeshift weapons, if you like, weapons of opportunity. Now, these particular things, I see there's a pin coming out of this one. I'm going to go grab another set. Bear with me, please. I'm just doing a live recording here. I'm not going to edit this or anything. It's just going to go straight up, so sorry about walking out of the camera there. Anyway, this particular weapon was used for separating the grain from the plant proper when after harvest. Basically, they would just take the plant and put it on a table, and then they just hit it with basically the flail. And then once the seed was separated from the chaff and the stalk of the plant, that stuff would be put in garbage, and the seed would be kept. The straw would go away, and the seed would be kept and milled or whatever. So at that period of time, it wouldn't be unusual for a person to be walking around carrying a set of these. It would be part of their trade tools. So they're tucked in their belt or whatever, and it would go on quite unnoticed. And then if they had to defend themselves against a bandit or something like that, they would have this weapon. So that's kind of it for a little bit of an intro. In my opinion, and different people have different views on this, I feel that this weapon was, or is, primarily a two-handed weapon, to be held this way, which on occasion will go into single-hand flourishes for striking out at a distance. But a lot of your blocking and grappling and more advanced things would have been done with a double-handed style of grip. So, in terms of moving forward, just with a little bit of content for today, at any rate, I would like you to bring it up over your shoulder and practice catching it behind your back here like this. And we're just going to do that thing I was talking about, striking the table. So it's going to come straight down by our side, and then we're going to strike back up. So if you were thinking in terms of striking a person, which that's what they were used for, you'd hit them on the top of the head. Or if they were down here, you could hit them up into the chin. So down and up. And each time that you do this, I would like you to try and catch it under the arm. And just practice this until you start to get comfortable with this action of catching it. You watch your nose there, Jackal. It's my dog coming to see what I'm up to. Like that. And don't forget, practice both sides equally, because you want to be fluid with the weapon in both hands. Just look at what we're doing here on the side. Like that. I'm trying to look at the camera at the same time, which makes it a little confusing to do. Okay? Like so. So that's our first strike. In the next video, we're going to go over a brief block set, and then possibly another type of strike. Anyway, that's it for this one. So I hope to see you in the next video.